All right, so my mom calls me up and she's like, my microwave stopped working and my fridge is leaking. It's got a big puddle of water under it. She calls me up, I go over there, and she's got her towels near the refrigerator, and I see that the microwave display isn't working. So first thing I do is go over to the microwave, unplug it, and then plug it back in. That's the first thing you do with electrical devices. If you don't see a display, you don't see a door light, then you know it's directly related to power going to the microwave. And so these appliances, what they do is they put a safety in there, and that safety goes to a circuit board in the form of a barrel fuse. Whether it's slow burn, if it's fast burn, if it pops or whatever, if it looks like this, it's blown. Now, a couple of things to remember. Anything can pop this fuse, okay? It could be a switch, it could be a door switch, which happens fairly often on Frigidaire microwaves. So if you replace this and it pops again, or if you're into diagnosing things like that, you'll have a power probe. You can test this with a power probe, and you can jump the circuit, and if it pop or it trips a circuit breaker in your tester, then you know it's somewhere down the line. Now, what you can do to test these various sensors is, it's usually the door sensor on these, so let's just go with that. Let's just use that as an example. I mean, put your new fuse in, or put your tester in where the fuse goes. Plug it in. If it pops immediately, you know that something else is wrong. But if the microwave door light comes on and then you shut the door, it's the switch. It's the switch for the door. That's what it usually is in Frigidaire microwaves. So, and you got various other sensors. You got thermal fuses, which are, coffee makers, and the list goes on and on. But stop calling the repairman for $1 barrel fuse, or today's prices, it's probably $10 barrel fuse. So at any rate, this is what's wrong. I'm going to be replacing it and testing the circuit, going from there. I hope this helps someone. Frigidaire microwave, it's only 8 years old. It's 2022, so do the math. If you got one, this is what it looks like. That right there, that's what you do to make an inductive torch. It works really good. There it is. See that? Fuse goes right in there, powers everything up. You're good to go. And this is one of those microwave ovens. This is a fancy deal, so yeah. It's a fancy one. She buys fancy things, and she ought to. So I'm gonna get this back to her, fix it up, get it back to her, and that's it. I also did find another thing. I also did find that the vent right here, whoever installed it, these guys are idiots. So they put the opening here, okay? There's a shield that goes here, and you can either cover it for recirculate, it can vent out the front, or you can have this open to where it vents out the roof. Well, at her house, she has a big old 6-inch vent right here. Okay? And this is open right here. Well, as you can see, that ain't going to work. She has a big 6-inch vent here. The opening's here. And this is directly up against the wall. So I'm going to have to remedy that also, because that's not good for the microwave if it can't move the air. So yeah, hope that helps someone. Oh, as far as her refrigerator goes, so I get there, pull the refrigerator out from the wall, and the first thing you want to do to any refrigerator that has any kind of lines hooked up to it, plastic lines, what they have is these lines that go to solenoids, and of course when you you put the glass where it is, the sensor picks it up, and the solenoid goes click, open, you know, water flows, blah blah blah. Just slightly put pressure on the lines. You don't want to push them, you just want to slightly put some pressure, and they'll start to leak. Well, what happened was, the first thing I did was I pulled the fridge against away from the wall, still plugged in. Now I don't want to pull it too far away from the wall because those water lines are only so long. So pulled it away from the wall, and I started pushing on those lines. Sure enough, it's the feed solenoid to the rest of the system. It's actually cracked. So I'll be ordering her solenoid for that. Easy fix. I think they're like $25, and or today's price is probably $60, and you know, $10 barrel fuse. So hope that helps someone. And I think the next video would be on pick a project. Yeah, this one. Yeah, let's do that next, right?